Hi everyone. So I'm just now starting this blog about braces and it's my first video, so bear with me. So my sister thought that it would be a good idea for me to tell everybody about the process and how it came about. So I'm gonna try my best to get this it's really fast for the first video, and I plan on showing you guys like the process um, throughout the 23 months that I have to have this transformer in my mouth. Okay, so when I first decided I wanted braces was about a year ago. Well, no, not really a year ago, like forever. But last year, I made sure I sought out insurance that would specifically pay for my braces. And when I mean pay, I mean like a good chunk. So make sure you do your research. There's a lot of good companies out there. It took me about 3 days to decide. But I like who I chose, to each his own. But anyway, so the first appointment that I went to even do the consult, I got my braces that day. They were very friendly. They were very considerate. Any questions that I had, they answered them. They walked me around the place. It was really good. I did one thing they don't tell you because I asked my friends, and when you get your molds and stuff done, there's like this gooey white stuff they put in your mouth. Disgusting. And it's so that way they can get a good, molding of your teeth. So other than that, it tasted disgusting. I got in the room. The orthodontist came in and she looked in my mouth, asked me what issues I had, and I told her the spaces. So I'm gonna zoom in because it is my mouth, and in about 22 months, it's gonna be like I want it. So I basically told her that I felt like I could stick another tooth in between these two teeth. Yeah, I don't care. Um, it'll be closed, and I'll still be cute. So basically, I told her that was the issue, spacing. She said, okay, great. My friends did warn me to take Motrin or something before I went, and I did not listen. So I got the braces on February 4th, 2015. I went to work about, I didn't have to go to work the rest of that day. That was about like 5 o'clock. I left out of there. By 8:30, 9 o'clock, I started feeling like a lot of pressure in my jaw, my face. Went home, I took something, went to sleep, I was fine. Got up the next morning, just knew I was going to work. Got dressed, looking cute. Got to work, stayed at work for about an hour and a half. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to tell my supervisor I had to go. So she told me to go ahead and leave. I just couldn't. It's a lot of pressure, and you're fighting. I guess you're constantly trying to push your teeth out because these wires are pulling them back. So I couldn't go to work. I went to work thinking I could, and then I had to leave. So I would say if you have a low tolerance for pain like I do, make sure you take something really good and listen to the people who've already had braces. I will say that my first appointment was on February 4th, 2015. By my next appointment, March 18th, I had noticed, and I wish I would have did a video before, but I'll post pictures so you can see it. But I noticed for my very first appointment, my front gap was closed. And I didn't really have a gap. I didn't have a gap until about 3 years ago with my front teeth. So I guess as you get older, your teeth move. I don't know. But I didn't like it. And I didn't like how my pictures were looking. So I told her, hey, this side gap is already enough, but this has got to go. So within the first, what is that, month and like 14 days? Yeah, month and 14 days. My front gap was closed. So look, no front gap. Cheese. Okay, so it was awesome. I was like, yes, 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 yes. I can see the change. I can feel the change in my mouth. And then you have like, you can, I don't know how to describe it. So there's wires. There's a wire, and I'm allergic to metal, so I had to have titanium. Yeah, me. special. Okay, so my wires are nickel plated, but when your teeth start to pull back, there's wires at the back that start to be exposed. If you're not, paying attention, one day you may like put your tongue back there and stab yourself. Not cute. Just go to the dentist and ask them to clip these wires. I'm not putting that nasty stuff they tell you. I forget what it's even called. But yeah, so just a quick video today. I'll try to make sure that I do this every, I don't know if it's every week, that's a bit much, but every 2 weeks or so. I do want to show you, well, I'll just save it for the next video. I was going to show you this handout that they give you to scare you to make sure that you have good hygiene. Well, I'm scared straight. Brushing in the morning, after lunch, before I go to bed. Before I go to bed, at least twice a day. At least twice a day. They give you this nice toothbrush. Well, my orthodontist said they gave me this really nice toothbrush. It cost like $250 because I wasn't gonna pay for it. But anyway, so they give it to you. It's really good, and they have like this threader for your braces so you can floss properly. It's very important that you floss. If you don't, you may end up having more dental work done than necessary after you get these off, and I'm not about that life. Okay, so if you have any questions about it, just leave it below. Like I said, I'll try and make sure I do these videos. Anytime I see a change in my mouth or the shape, I do notice that my face is changing, especially my jaw is more round now versus it's a little bit more of a longer jaw, but not too many people can tell. Anyways, if you have any questions that you want me to answer, just go ahead, post it below, and I'll try and answer them in the next video. Till then, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys around.